Good evening, everybody. I hope you're doing well on this wonderful Tuesday evening. Petito, wanting his cookies. Super Shredder, hello. How are you guys tonight? Give me 1 second here. So, Petito, there are your cookies. Hey, 6 digits, congrats. I forgot to give Siren her cookies at the end of last stream. So, let's do that now. There we go. Alright, we're all caught up. I hope you guys can hear me. And I'm going to be watching from my couch, so just going to lurk. Alright, Joey. I appreciate the lurk, thank you. Let me make sure you guys can hear me. Hold on. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Alright. So we made a lot of progress at the end of last Leviathan Plaza. Are we going to have to fight Leviathan? I don't want to fight Leviathan. Oh god, is that what that was supposed to be on the doors? Sorry, I completely forgot what I was trying to say before that distracted me. Oh right, lots of progress. No, yeah, there goes the Pokeball over there. Alright. So yeah, we got past that boss that I was stuck on the street before. Tron motorcycles nearly killed us, but didn't. That's not what you want to hear. Got past the part that I stopped playing at 10 years ago. So let's see if we can carry on that good luck. Look at me. Don't look at me. Oh god, this... Oh, it looked at me.
Thank you.
This is going to suck. Alright, everyone just keeps staring at each other.
Thanks.
Alright, I think this is confirmation that Humbubas are weaker than Behemoth Kings. We've never had to fight 2 Behemoth Kings at once, so... Okay.
Anytime.
Let's see if we can... Oh, you missed. That's a shame. Come on. You're almost there. Come on. That is a lot of fire. Holy crap. Yes. Alright.
Thanks.
Time for another approach.
Anytime.
Keep the enemy off balance.
All the fire. Dang it.
Change of plan. Be ready
Beautiful.
for the next fight.
4 stars, not terrible. Only 6,500 CP for those. Wow. No, nothing there. Oh god, it's one of these. I don't think it's possible to... Oh god, it's one of these.
Just getting started. Thank you.
We gotta win this.
Juggernaut. 1.5 million points. Yep, it's that one. Wow. That was so damaging the first time I fought it.
Thanks.
Okay, I don't think we need fail.
Time for another approach.
Almost there. Oh, that looks so absurd. I love it. Wow, it really stays up in the air a while.
Change of plan. Time for another approach.
See, the main problem with this thing is the fact that it just has so much HP.
Keep the enemy off balance.
Oh, you can't blame Snow for that one. He really tried to launch this thing. There we go. 3,900. That was kind of weak. Another big boy. Oh, you can't sneak up on them. Okay. Yes, I love it. No Pokeballs over there. Fine. I hate feeling like we have to grow.
Thanks.
We gotta win this.
Thank you.
We gotta win
Oh,
this.
so there is an AoE on that. Almost there. God, I am so glad Hope has haste now.
You asked for it. Keep a cool head.
God, why is it so tanky? I get it, it's a juggernaut, but still. Alright, this turn should do it. There we go. Hi, Good Panda. Hope you're having a good evening. I am having a good evening. I hope you are as well and spoken. Or at least a better evening. I know you weren't feeling too well before, so I hope you're feeling better now. Alright, let's do this.
Back off!
The staring contest. The first swipe. Snow doesn't even care. I'll cure him anyways. Yeah, I'm doing good. It's just the nagging cough that comes with any cold. It sucks that you were on a mini vacation and you come back with that. Like, like I know you said that they were unrelated before, but still, like, just the timing of it.
Thank you. You asked for it. Keep a cool head.
Come on, all the fire. Ignore the other one. Just use every bit of fire you have, all of it. No, don't send me into the air. Oh, come on.
New strategy.
Dang it. Oh, well, actually, we're kind of doing a ton of damage here. I don't think it matters. Bye. At least I didn't get it before. That's very true. That's usually what happens to me. If I'm gonna get sick at all, it's usually gonna be just before I go, or like the first day or two as I'm trying to enjoy myself. It's fine. Just finish it off. There you go. Kill it so hard with fire. How you doing, Skip? You actually really haven't missed anything. All we've done is fought things. This is our first story beat here. Isn't this what you usually see before Shiva forms?
What is this stuff?
Huh. Some sort of crystal?
I don't like this. Is Cocoon falling apart already?
Could be. Maybe Orphan's having trouble holding things together with all this fighting going on.
The clamor of this conflict rouses the Maker.
Where?
Go away, Daisley.
Yeah? Well, we're gonna stop this ruckus soon enough.
Can you halt the cavalry's charge? Filled with righteousness, they will slaughter Orphan in the name of freedom. Your only recourse will be to deliver them death, swift and certain.
No. Unlike you, they'll listen to reason.
Are we really gonna have to fight this guy a third time?
We'll see about that. I shall savor the demise of Cocoon from atop the highest seat in all of Eden. You too should hurry along to the heart of our grand capital. Your loved ones miss you so. Come, let's see. Fulfill your destiny.
Your destiny. We'll decide our own destiny.
God, I don't like that
Right.
guy.
Over Bartandalos' dead body.
That's the spirit lightning. Apparently we're getting every loud vehicle known to man going by my place today. Oh, it's a big boy. Eh. Might as well spend our points, even though we don't exactly have a lot. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I thought so. So there are going to be some that I haven't finished their primary role with yet. Oh, God. Pirate! Thank you for the resub. How are you doing tonight? Hype. There. I was actually going to type hype, but there is no hype command here. So we'll have to do it with the Party Panda. There we go. Thank you again, Pirate. I hope you're doing well. Let me catch up, because apparently I've missed some stuff. Doing well, mostly because you're going to beat this game finally, and I'm excited for you. Wait, it's going to finally be over? Petito, are you not enjoying the agony that is this game whooping my butt? Not today, but soon enough. Yes, I am close. Possibly today, but you're about to enter my favorite area in the game. I think it's now. I love the cradle. Well, we'll see soon enough. I can already tell we're going to fight Daisley again. That's going to suck. Because I don't like fighting him. He sucks. There's 5 levels per character roll altogether. Which I'm guessing once I hit level 5, that'll be it. Like, it'll officially be complete for that roll. Parties! I need to take your game, Mr. Skip. Are you excited at all for Kazuya? One of these days, I'll get it, Pirate. One of these days. I don't know much about Tekken. I like they're adding yodeling music. I don't know what that means. I think it's cool that Kazuya is in Smash, though. That's... As a non-Smash player, I think that's a pretty cool thing. Here's a question. Can you break 4 digits in this game for character health? Like, can you actually get 10k or more? I'd like to think you could, considering I'm only doing the 3 rules everybody's been assigned. And it looks like, at the very least, Snow should be able to break it. Ravager. We did Ravager for you. Okay. Alright, we're doing some good Why is Hope so low on HP compared to everyone else? He has... That's not the button I want. He has a diamond bangle, which raises it by 500, and it's still the lowest out of everybody's. By a long mile. Probably because he's such a useful character. Strong healer, strong black mage, and a strong synergist. Where am I at here? Yodeling music for later opinion. Yeah, throw it up in Discord or whisper me if you don't mind, Pirate. Stream Elements despises links, so... Or you can send it to Skip, I guess, too. No, either Discord or whisper me. I'll check it after. The yodeling music is from Tekken 6's Hidden Stage, Hidden Retreat. Oh, okay. I actually haven't played Tekken 6. It's the one Tekken I haven't played. Hope's biggest weakness is his HP. Yeah, he's pretty strong everywhere else, so... Joey knows. Yeah. I keep forgetting, you're a bit of a... I'll say it, you're a fighting expert. You like your fighting games. He's the strongest. Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely the strongest mage. Alright, we're not fighting Big Boy. Don't worry, we're leaving you alone. You're probably, like, the adult version anyways. As in, he's a fully grown big guy, not weird things. Don't make it weird, guys. You didn't have to come down here. Plush Chocobo. No! I left you alone! What are you doing? Why are you in here? Okay, I legitimately feel bad. So you can only pick one? That's the game's way of saying, screw you, you're only getting one Pokeball? It's so dumb. Alright, let's take it out on these guys. Actually, we'll get all the haste at least.
New strategy.
There we go. Come on, all your problems can be solved with fire. There it is. I am. Pope's biggest weakness is he's a bitch. He's not a bitch. He's a bitch earlier in the game. He's fine now. He's the strongest mage by a lot. Yeah, I know. His magic stat is up, like, through the roof. Joey knows all about all games. I love my fighting games. I don't know 3D platformers at all. You never had Spyro back in the day? Oh, Petito. You were thinking about it, weren't you? I may trigger someone in the Discord, but it's in Unspokens. Okay. I will try to remember to check that out after the stream. If I forget tonight, I'll remember it in the morning, so it's not a big deal. Alright. Punch him in the air. It's weird doing this when you're used to haste and you don't have haste on.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice and easy. Fuck Spyro. It was all about Resident Evil and Pokemon Stadium. Oh. Which one was... Stadium was the N64 one, right? Because there's Pokemon Coliseum, is there not? I always mix up Coliseum and Stadium, and I don't even know if they're both a thing. Oh. Pokeball. Some monster gonna break through the wall and eat the other side. 17 hellish talents. Just please. Oh, there is another one over here. Nice. Alright, what do we got? 12 more hellish talons. So we have 29 between both Pokeballs. Rude.
You want some? We gotta win this.
Have I fought these before? They have no weakness. Okay.
We gotta win this.
Thank you.
New strategy.
Take that.
Easy.
She sounds so cocky. After I finish Ni no Kuni and FF12, I might do both Pokemon Stadiums. It is Stadium, okay. I never got Coliseum. What was Coliseum? So if you both stadiums, that must be Stadium 1 and 2 for the N64 then. So which one was Coliseum again? May need to stream through that at some point. And if you get around to upgrading tonight, just remember 36 sturdy bones. Okay. I will remember that. Pokemon Stadium. Fond memories of that one. I have memories of that one. I wouldn't call them fond memories. That game has, like, the worst RNG. Like, it's like playing an SNK fighter where all they do is input, redo, and react. It's so annoying. But how are you doing tonight, Armageddon? It was awesome being able to... Hello, Lucky Dove. I have memories of that one, but I wouldn't call them fond memories. That's fair. It was also being able to upload your Game Boy Pokemon to it. That's true. I did enjoy that. Coliseum was Shadow Pokemon on GameCube. That was Coliseum? I thought that was Gale of Shadows. Or something like that. And it had, like, Shadow Lugia on it. Or was there more than one GameCube game with a Shadow Pokemon? What's the word I'm looking for? Mechanic? Gimmick? Something like that. Lucky Dove, you're just not hitting your stride anymore with Stream Elements. I think the magic's gone. Stadium was one of the hardest games I've ever played. I will definitely agree there. Oh, dang. Stream Elements is taking everybody's cookies. Except for Potatoes, because he's got 69. Alright. Let's carry on. Dang it.
Back off! Back off!
You really need to stop antagonizing them. If they don't need to be antagonized.
We gotta win this!
4 enemies that can all use Bazooka. That's kind of needless, but okay.
We gotta win this!
Thanks.
Back off!
That knocked me out of 3. Holy crap. Come on, you can do this. Okay. I'm starting to punch my luck here.
Back off! Back off!
Thank you.
Shouldn't they be getting hurt too? They're firing a bazooka at like point blank range almost. Look at me trying to use logic. Bam! Shadow Pokemon were caught by knocking them out, which is wrong for the Pokemon series. Yeah. So are there two different games then that have the Shadow Pokemon mechanic? Voodoo! How you doing tonight, my friend? I hope you are well. Just did a quick search. You can't get level 5 rolls until after you beat the game. What? I thought you could at least hit level 5. I remember Skip saying something like that, but I thought there was like an extra Crystarium edition after you hit level 5 rank. That's so silly, but okay. Is it Gale of Destruction? Is that what it's called? That's the one I have. Colosseum's the one I know exists but haven't played. What happens when you save Coco Melon? That sounds like Crash Bandicoot's sister. Guys, I'm gonna mute myself real quick. It is incredibly warm here. I'm Canadian. I prefer my cold. So I'm gonna take a nice refreshing sip of my cold water. 1 second. Okay. Well, my water's half gone, but it was good. I have arrived. It's been ungodly warm in Minnesota, too. I'm assuming that's what MN is, right? Minnesota? Yeah, it's been... I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad I'm not in BC. They've been hitting all kinds of records over the last couple of days. And their numbers have been much worse than what we've been seeing here, but... No. Hydrate, thank you, Matita. Found a trick to win more gambling cookies. Oh, have you now? If it does get too warm in here and I don't want to put myself through that, I might turn on my AC, and you guys will have to let me know if it's too obnoxiously loud or not. But I'll hold off for now. Is that the same method as Enchanted Sirens? Yes. Only use meme numbers? Alright, go for it. I am hopeful that you will be able to hit like 5 digits tonight. Feels bad, man. I mean, at least technically you're not out cookies, since you won 69 earlier. You won 69 earlier. I really hope we don't have... Whoa. That was not what I was expecting. I really hope we don't have to fight Leviathan. I am terrified. Oh, hi, random people.
Why are you letting this happen?
I don't think Eden is letting this happen, per se. 14? I will leave it for now. Common goal.
Is this place really secure?
Well, we're here, so no.
This is it. There's nowhere else.
A what? Missiltian? This staff boosts the wielder's physical and magical power each time an ally is defeated. Eh. I'm sure it's fantastic.
You gotta save it.
Whoa, this floor is trippy. Alright, what do we got going on in here? We're gonna have to fight Barthandalus now, aren't we?
So this is the heart of Cocoon.
It's incredible.
That's where Eden sits, controlling all of the other Cocoon Fal'Cie. It's also where we'll find Orphan, the battery that keeps Eden running.
Good to know. So what's the plan?
Your usual plan. Charge in through the front door, what else?
Right, the front. Hey, where are you going? What is wrong?
Oh, hi there.
Right.
Right. I hope that's our backup.
Why do we have backup?
If it is, I don't think our backup is happy to see us.
Bring it, Shorty. Guess we're fighting.
Alright, no Pokeballs there. Alright, let's go. Alright, well, we're doing this. Yeah, there's a cooldown so it doesn't get excessively spammed.
We gotta win this.
Thanks.
My favorite vanilla weapon was the Belladonna wand. That's one that you get early on, isn't it? Yeah, seems right.
Thank you.
Alright,
Keep a
that'll
cool
work.
head. New strategy.
Jeez. As soon as it gets staggered, it just disintegrates itself. Thonkery. Sword cannot be taunted. Oh, I didn't know that. Very okay, so I probably have it then. Every time I've gambled 69, I won. Well, don't jinx yourself, Voodoo. You just saw Petito. He didn't win his last one. Alright, let's fight another Juggernaut. Juggernaut.
We gotta win this. We gotta win this.
Thank you.
We gotta win this.
Thank you.
I've already lost 2K cookies tonight. Don't worry, you'll get him back. Maybe. Stream Elements decides that you're worthy. Ow.
We gotta win this!
Here.
Alright, smack him. There you go. I like his little chain beard. It doesn't even make sense, but I love it. Why do you have to be so girthy? I like the 53k at the end there.
That's what she said.
Thanks. New strategy. Keep a cool head.
Oh, girth, yeah, okay. I mean, look at it. It's got, well, it had over 1.5 million points, and this is just a regular enemy. No, now. I remember the first one I fought, I struggled with it so much. There we go. Alright. Now, if you were these guys, and you just watched me destroy those two ginormous enemies, would you still come in charging? Why are my heels so strong?
Thanks.
Dang! I don't remember.
Keep a cool head.
I don't remember Hope's buffs improving Cure that much. Or at all. I assume that's why.
You asked for it.
Thanks.
Oh, is this the last one? Oh, jeez. Should have just finished it off. Why do you have to be so girthy? Yeah, okay. If you want to hit the most damage on a singular opponent, the Commando, and Ravager when it's staggered, but problem with dual commanders is they will attack single targets, hence why it only works if there's one enemy. Oh, okay. Well, good to know if I need to worry about that. I like this team, though. This is a really good team. Oh, there you go. You lost your 69. By the way, Skip, if you're still there, Pirates resub, put Siren in the yellow. And you didn't celebrate it, so I'm a little concerned for you.
Back off! We gotta win this!
Oh, you did notice, okay. Just noticed. It's Unspoken's fault.
Thank you.
We gotta win this!
Yeah, see, my health is only sitting at what it was before. That's so weird.
Keep a cool head. Out of my way!
Back off! We gotta win this!
Nothing personal.
Nothing personal.
Wide open.
Deal with this!
Oh. Skip! Congratulations on killing Siren as Stream Boss. Welcome back to Stream Boss status. Thank you for gifting Voodoo that sub. Much appreciated. Voodoo, you now have a badge of pandaness beside your name. I hope you enjoy the emotes. Let's get a party panda going on. Murder! Thank you again, Skip. Be back shortly getting the kids to bed. Alright, sounds good. Why do you have a star for your sub badge? Are you able to pick that? It's not murder if it's Siren, it's mercy. Oh my god. The queen is gone. And in it is the bearded wonder known as Skip to my Lizzle. Or as Pixel likes to call him, Lizzie. I'm kidding. Don't worry. No, seriously though, thank you. You're very generous. I'm using my phone as a secondary device for chat and such, Can anybody verify if they're able to change their badge to the original star one? Because I'm curious as to why Voodoo's badge is a star and not the panda logo. It's confusing me. And I can't do it. On my screen it's the panda? Okay. Well, let's see how it shows up. Maybe it's just on my phone. Yeah, okay, it's the panda here too. Alright. Curious. It does that sometimes on the phone. Oh, okay. The star of panda. And on your chat box too. It's so weird. Oh, well, so long as it's just the Twitch app being weird on the phone, that's fine. If it's a look, like if it's a badge problem though, then I need to look into it. So mine's just a panda too. Okay, I've stopped questioning Twitch. That's fair. Like the Star of David, just more panda-like. I like that, Petito. I don't know. I don't think it rolls off the tongue quite as well. I still like it though. Let's just finish it off. Yeah, I guess he is going down. Oh, nope. We win. Oh, look, it's more.
Try that on me.
Thank you.
Try that on me. Try that on me. Thanks.
Come on, whatever buff you gave me before, Hope, give it to me now so I can heal for more than 400 at a time.
Thanks.
There we go. Actually, it seems to be getting higher every time I cast it. Do your cure spells get stronger the more you cast them in a single fight? I'd never noticed that before. Oh, okay, no. Yeah. You.
Keep a cool head.
No problems.
May have been 2 medics plus faith. By 3 commandos is by single point. Oh, okay. So even though Hope wasn't in the medic role, the fact that... Because it was... So when I start off a fight, it's always in protection. This guy right here. So my only medic is lightning. while he buffs, and he takes all the hits while he buffs. And then I just cure so that he doesn't die horribly. But I was noticing in that fight that the more I kept casting cure, the higher the amount was each time, up until around 1500, and then it reset back down to about 400. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or what, but I would assume that what you're describing, both characters would have to be in the medic role, right? Oh god, what are we gonna fight now?
Another squad.
Okay, what are they up to?
See? All of them. Just like that.
A friendly reminder we're running on borrowed time.
Interesting. Oh, and a Bulbasaur. Wonderful. Oh, we may as well get the Pokeball up here, since it's completely unguarded. Power Glove. Okay. 50, 100, I'm assuming this. 150. There we go. Yeah, we got some points. Let's spend them. Let's see what we got. Maxed out here, right? Yes. Army of One. That was close. Unleash a devastating flurry of blows. Chain bonus effect varies by situation. So it's like a multicast. We got all the synergists, right? Yeah. Nice. Commando. Didn't get too far. I'm genuinely shocked at how much HP he's been able to get. Like, usually the black mage type characters aren't that beefy in terms of their hit points. $8,000 on the dot, nice. Saboteur, right? Hall. Alright. Alright, let's go fight some Seath. I mean, if you get to 999 stagger, the 3 commandos, yeah. Ravager's still gonna get the damage out quicker. True. Commandos increase damage, Ravagers increase chain building, medics increase healing, saboteurs make debuffs on enemies last longer. And give more success, more synergist makes buffs last longer, more sentinels equals more damage resistance. Oh, that's... I remember seeing that somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Roll summary. But that doesn't answer my question, though. So, when I was noticing that the healing was increasing on a per cast basis with lightning, Hope wasn't in the medic role. Hope was in the synergist role, and he hadn't cast Faith yet. So my question is it still augmented despite the fact that he wasn't in the role because he has the role? Or was something else in play there? Or was it just me losing my mind? Stagger up? Oh, the stagger up quicker. Okay, yeah. Something staggered, 3 commanders were demolished, whatever it is. Army of 1 is lightning special attack. That's best in Ravager. Oh, nice. Increases chain by a lot. We were only doing over 1k healing in combat clinic. When you had 2 healers, I was paying attention to when it was happening. But I was also doing 1k healing with lightning by herself. I'll do it again in the next fight. Here. I had to cast it a few times. Let me see if Faith comes out. Maybe that's... I just missed when that... If we get the preempt, we're not doing it this time. Yeah, we're not doing it this time. Sacrifice?
Try this on for some.
Ow. Okay, I saw it say death, but it just seemed to do damage. Did I resist the death status? Mildly scary, by the way. Scarlet? Scarletite, sorry. A fiery metal said to be of divine origin functions as a transformational catalyst. Oh, okay. I'm guessing that's the rare drop for these enemies. I like the way they reacted to being slashed in the back. She snuck up and struck them. They were just casually turned around like, what? Wait, what? You got lucky then? It missed. Okay. If it misses, it deals damage instead. Okay. So it always, something always happens. I don't know. I feel like having a spell called Death is unnecessary. But whatever. Okay.
Bring it! Bring it!
Okay, see, it is steadily going up. Let's hope this doesn't break it. See, it's still going up.
It's now or never!
I'm guessing it's a chain bonus thing. That's it. Now I have faith, so we can't test anymore.
Let's wrap this up.
Go!
Now!
Go! Go! Try this on.
Oh, nice. I like how the other one's just casually walking around, just, you know, Yeah, whatever. Also, Scarlet Tide lets you reach stage 2 with weapons. Oh, okay. So it's an even higher level transformational catalyst. But they have to, yeah. Well, I did max out one weapon. I think it's lightnings. Probably is change. Just never noticed. Okay, yeah. Well, once I realized, because I tested it out in a couple more fights, and I realized I was building it up. So it must have been, yeah, chain. Or the stagger bar for snow. Maybe that was going up and that increases how much healing he gets. I remember last stream you were saying that that was a cut part of the game, but it might still have some value. Oh, it's gonna see me no matter what I do. Or not.
Now! Try this on.
Yes, this thing needs to die. Sorry, Bulbasaur, but no. You definitely need to go away. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Turn the tide!
I'm the one you want. Much appreciated. Go! Go!
Let's wrap this up!
Go!
God, that does like half damage though.
Go! Go!
Now!
Punch him! Punch him! Or you can die.
Let's wrap this up!
That works. Perfume? Yay! We fought Seath and got perfume out of it. Oh, that's his face. Dang it.
Bring it!
Thanks.
Now or never!
Now! Let's wrap this up!
So is this the area you were talking about, Joey, or, or were you talking about further in? When you said that this was your favorite part, or section. Ew, by themselves, they don't really give it a lot of CP. Oh God, it's that thing again. just outside it. This is Eden Hall. The area is called Orphan's... Oh, Orphan's Cradle, okay. Oh god, that's so fantastic. Or Scarletites, I will take it. That's it, really? We may as well get what we can, right? Did he max out his synergist? Yes. I always forget. I mean, I can check. Come on. I can always check the crystals and see if there's any missing. I always forget to do that, though. Ravager. Yeah. Well, we got Army of One. Let's see if that affects anything in any way. Maybe this won't really be a fight. Maybe he'll just relinquish victory to us because we're awesome. Welcome back, Potato.
Looks like no one was spared.
He really wants us dead.
I feel like it's going to be a little more dangerous this time around.
Bring it!
Bring it! I probably didn't need to cast that, but whatever. 3.5 million. Oh my god. Do you mind? Oh, so you're gonna be spamming that thing the whole time. Alright, I'll just keep spamming my healing spells.
Thank you.
I'm assuming it's those stupid lasers again. Come on, Hope, you can take it. Do you mind? One sec, guys. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I had to clean up a mess. My kitty, but he's okay, so no worries. Let me catch up while we're paused here, and then we'll carry on with this fight. On a side note, I managed to beat TMNT 3 Radical Rescue without referring to a map. Without referring to isn't that a beat 'em up? I'm gonna work on getting a speed run on the list now. Hype! Well, congrats, Pirate. I don't think I'm thinking of the same game as you. What platform is that on? We need that Turtles game coming out this year to freaking come out. Shredder's Revenge? Is that a thing? Okay, that sounds actually pretty cool. Also, Skip, I played TMNT Hyperstone Heist for the first time with a friend and beat it. Oh, I remember hearing of that one. I don't think I ever played it. Just need to play the NES and Turtles in Time now. Okay, we are definitely not talking about the same one, because the one I'm thinking of is a NES title. There were 3 of them for the original NES, and then the 4th one was Turtles in Time for the SNES, if I recall. Which is what you're talking about. This feels like a hot spot for death. Looks like a Geodude that didn't evolve properly. Come on, Hope. Yeah, basically. Okay, well. Oh, Game Boy. Oh, okay. There's a new arcade beat 'em up Turtles coming up this year, very similar to the original Turtles arcade. I wish that they would try something different. Beat 'em up Turtles has been done to death now. Like, try another platformer. Try a hybrid, even. Like, Turtles 2 was like, it was mostly a beat 'em up, but there was some platforming elements to it too. That was kind of cool. Manhattan Project is what you're thinking of. Is that the name of the 3rd one? For the NES? I need to play that. I haven't, though. I've played it. It's rough. It's very rough. But it is fun, if you like beat-em-ups. Good morning, Levi. How you doing? Look up Radical Rescue. It's nothing like those. Radical Rescue. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Alright, let's fight this insect ship. It really does look like an insect now that I'm looking at it. It's kind of weird. Alright. I like how the common drop is a royal armlet. Alright, let's go.
Let's wrap this up.
I couldn't remember what I was doing. Annihilation mode. That's what you want to see.
If I must die, so be it.
Turn the tide.
My God.
Thanks.
Now or never.
Did it heal?
Bring it.
Thanks.
Oh God, what's it charging?
Turn the tide.
Bring it.
Got your back.
Thanks.
Careful now.
If I
We
must die,
survive.
so be it.
Okay, I'm assuming different modes have different health bars. This is like X4 Sigma here. crap.
If I must die. Prepare yourself.
Oh, okay, it was only one bar. I'm just losing my mind. Let me catch up here. It's nothing like those. It's a Metroidvania? Alright, okay. That's something different. I can get behind that. And people that worked on it make Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is why it's so good. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. And it's a Game Boy game? Wow. I'm genuinely shocked. Dang, I didn't realize the time. I'm gonna hop off and get some sleep. Skip Spanda, have a great night. Pirate, thank you again for the resub. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. Thank you for swinging on by. Nice. Thank you, Levi. How are you doing, by the way? I don't know if I saw your response or not. Have you had your morning coffee? Are you ready to tackle the day? Because I know tomorrow morning when I wake up, I won't be. Royal Armlet and Eden Pharmaceuticals. Alright. We got a store to open up for us. That makes sense. Hey, you're not a Seath.
Rush, it's over.
One of my soldiers. I see.
Why are you doing this, Rush? I mean, haven't you done enough?
Enough. Under Foul Sea orders, I've orchestrated mass murder, all to answer the fears of a panicked populace. For a people utterly dependent on the Foul Sea, it was the only solution I could offer, even if that solution was a farce.
Then, you knew the Foul Sea were using us?
I believed their rule was best for Cocoon's present and future prosperity. But it seems I misjudged their benevolence. If this is my punishment, I accept it.
So, you're just gonna let everything go to hell, is that it?
You're right. One thing remains. This is SciComm Director Roche.
What are you gonna do?
Attention all SciComm and Guardian Corps units. Suspend L'Cie operations. I repeat, suspend L'Cie operations. All units should focus their efforts on evacuating the civilian population. I do not issue this order as an absolute. You are free to make the choice.
Rush!
Go. You're here to save Cocoon, aren't you? Or was that a farce as well?
Stay alive. We'll see when it's over.
Cure him! It is within your power to cast Cure. Do I not understand the nature of what the Cure spell does? He's gonna turn into a Seath. Or he's gonna get eaten alive.
I'll trust in your humanity, Lissy. The fate of Cocoon is in your hands.
Oh, he's just gonna blow up. Alright.
This is my end. The end which I have chosen.
This crystal effect is pretty cool. Okay, I see no Pokeballs. I'm good, thanks. No coffee yet. Going to get my COVID vaccine in a few hours. Oh, nice. First or second shot? Cure doesn't work on mortal wounds. Duh. Obviously. It's the whole why didn't Cloud use Phoenix down on Aerith debate again. Basically. Alright, we got 100,000 CP. Let's get rid of them. I do this every time. I really wish I could... I like having the extra roll levels. I wish that roll level was in each stage of the Crystarium, so that I wouldn't keep forgetting which ones have completed their main role. Nice. Alright, your synergist is done, yep. Kiraja. Oh, he's got 4,900 HP. Almost 5,000. That makes me so happy. Look, more HP buffs here. Okay, I am a happy panda. He's got some HP buffs in his future. Sovereign Fist. Crush foes with a ruinous blow, clearing chain gauges. Damage varies by situation. Alright, cool. No! Death. Select target instantly, dealing magic damage instead if unsuccessful. I don't know, this spell seems OP. Like, I mean, I guess it depends on what the damage is, but like, you either instantly kill them or, like, the whole point, the trade-off, the double-edged sword of casting death is if you fail, you basically essentially wasted a turn and whatever MP resources you needed to cast it. All I see when I look at the chat is, duh. First shot, okay. Are you nervous at all? I have an irrational fear of needles. I don't like needles. So it's a grand old time for me, let me tell you. They aren't dead when you use Phoenix Down, just unconscious. Duh. Oh, okay. Can't use it. Well, but it's definitely cheese. Obviously, you can't use it on bosses. It'd be weird if you could, but still, like, you know what I mean, right? Like, it's just so bizarre that trade-off doesn't really exist. Like, there's no MP in this game, so it's just time. Which, I mean, that's fine. You don't ever have to worry about, like, ethers and MPs and stuff like that. And if you cast death, well, even if it fails, you still do damage. So, like, again, it depends on what the damage is, but still. If it's anything like what the one enemy was casting on us, seems like it would be worth it. Ooh, what's this? Reprieve. If HP is above a certain threshold... Oh, it's... What's that Pokemon move? Is it Endure? You cast Endure, and if you get one hit KO'd, it'll hang on with 1 HP left. That's basically what that is. Alright. Still on Chapter 12, Misjudged Benevolence. Well, I don't like needles, but I'm fine. Well, that's good. You'll handle it better than I. It's also an extremely low success chance. Oh, I figured, yeah. Endure. Is it Endure? It's been a long time since I played a Pokemon game, I realize. And you have to have full health when you take the hit. Oh, is that? Okay. I couldn't remember. I don't usually take it, and that's probably why, because I feel like there's better abilities to have. Descend into the heart of Eden Hall. Yes, please. I am by no means a Pokemon expert, though.
That's what she said.
What? I don't normally take... Oh, okay. I literally just... No. Like, I literally just saved, game. Alright, so this is the area you were talking about, Joey. Wow, this kind of has like a cathedral feel to it. Alright, Bartholomew, whatever your name is. Bartandalus, that's it.
Where's the cavalry?
If they made it this far, we'll see him soon enough.
Just had to ask.
Not them two. They're all seeth.
This music is creepy. Oh my god, this is like descending into the heart of the world in FF7. Only we're going vertically or horizontally instead of vertically.
This is it. A lot of dreams died to get us here. And we can't let it be for nothing.
You said it. It's not just our future we're fighting for.
We'll do it for everyone. Fal'Cie rule ends here.
Daisley, we're coming for you!
Please stop posing. Yeah, I'm gonna save again. Eden Pharmaceuticals, a Sanctum-affiliated institution in the public sector conducting both academic and industry-sponsored research. Let Cocoon's own sciences empower you as you help to fulfill her destiny. Let's see what kind of crap you have. Oh, it's that crap. Okay, well, I don't care. Oh, this is officially... We've officially moved to Chapter 13, which is the final chapter, right? There's an enemy here that you fight as a boss, but it shows up in a spot as a regular enemy. I've noticed that a few times. I think with the growth egg, it's 60k CP for fight. So with that, you still get through. 30k is nothing to shrug your shoulders at. 60 obviously would be amazing, but... Dang.
Ready.
Are you? Alright, let's... Fight the sacrifice. That was like a Dragon Ball slam.
Now or never! Bring it!
Follow my lead.
Alright, good enough.
Time for the beatdown!
Let's go!
wasn't in medic, so there's no way he revived. I'm so confused. Maybe the sacrifice knows some dispelling abilities. Growth egg is double CP. Also fell asleep, but welcome to Orphan's Cradle. Welcome back, Joey. And thank you. Yes, it looks very cool. If you're tired, please go to bed. Don't stay up on my account. How close am I to the end? Alright, I want to see something. They don't respawn. Okay.
It's now or never. It's now or never. Yeah. Game over. It's now or never.
Thank you.
Turn the tide!
This looks like I'm fighting in like a VR simulation.
Try this on the side.
Launch. Launch. Close-ish, for sure. Less than a stream left after this, but pushing stream over might be too much. That's what I was wondering, yeah. Because, like I said, I feel like this is the descent into the life stream core, or whatever you call it, for FF7. But, doing that descent still takes some time, so... Alright. I'll probably stop it around midnight like I should do. Orphan's Cradle is the last area in the game. Oh, nice, okay. Crap, I forgot to see how much CP it got. 10th? Okay, that was kind of weak, actually. Alright, let's descend further. Or cross the bridge, I guess. This music is so weird. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I expected, but not this.
That looks like a gate to Grandpa's.
A last gift from Bartandalus?
Is that in case I get, like, cold feet, I can go back and grind and do marks and stuff?
We're gonna run away. Now's our chance.
So, guys, which way we going?
Alright, so that was Grand Pulse. Is that a different spot in Grand Pulse? I can't even tell what that is. I hope we have to activate it. Oh, it's Cocoon. That's the destroyed highway.
What now?
Does it actually say? Warp. How kind of the random deities to just give us warps. What is this one? It's a whole lot of nothing, that's what it is. Also, some marks can't be killed until after you complete the game. Yeah, post-game content. I had somebody in stream last time I played this telling me that, yeah, there's a Seaf Stone that you get after you fight, Bartandalus, before you take the owl ship back to Cocoon, and there's a Seaf Stone that, like, gives you, like, these visions of the history of what came before, and they were telling me that that Seaf Stone is for a mark that's basically the equivalent of, like, Ruby Weapon or Ultima, not Ultima, well, one of the weapons from FF7. And before anyone asks, no, I have no intentions of fighting it. I'm here for the story. Oh, I just went back. What? Wait, what? The new pathways open up that I just missed? Like, what is this? More Seath, and then whatever that is. And whatever that is, what the heck is that? It's like a techno spider. I'm sure there's a Pokeball of goodies over there, but I honestly don't care. We'll see if I regret those words. Alright, let's go meet one of our new friends.
Look at that.
All the enemies respawn behind us. Pokeball. I didn't have to kill anything to get to it either. Sea King's Beards? A rare inverted scale that grows from the throat of an elusive sea creature. Alright. Speaking of sea creatures.
Bring it!
Guys, it's not a Dragonite, it's a Dagonite. I wonder if they changed the name because it sounded like, I mean, even that's pretty close to a Pokemon name. Are you facepalming me or are you facepalming the game? I guess it's possible you're facepalming both.
We
Me?
survived.
What? Look! That's what it's called. It's called a Dagonite. I pointed at the screen like you could see me.
Thank you.
Alright.
Time for the beatdown!
Time for the beatdown. Yep.
Turn the tide. Now.
Dang. 1600, meh. Alright, let's see how we fare with or 3, alright.
Try this on this side.
Game over!
That's a lot of lightning.
You're going down.
You stop skating into my legs, please. Thank you.
That's what she said!
Let's wrap this up.
Would you stop skating into my legs, please? Thank you. I mean, you can't really blame her if that's what she has to say. You're an upward path.
Come here.
Whoa. Oh, you're... No! We're looking for goodies. Well, I don't have to fight the second set.
Thanks.
Slapped in the back of the head. I can see why you like this area, Joey. This is so cool. I really hope that continues to miss every time. Five stars. Wow, we're getting a lot of Scarletites. Alright, what's in here? More Scarletites? As you saw. Sure. Oh god, there's another Pokeball. Potentially two. Well, I tried.
Thanks. Thank you.
Much appreciated. Come on. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Okay.
Turn the tide.
Death.
Try this on for size.
Let's wrap this up.
Much appreciated.
Turn the tide. Let's wrap this up.
Well, that went better than expected. Alright, let's go see what our prizes are. This is so weird. Gale, wow, it's wind. Tears of Woe. I mean, I guess it was worth having, but probably could have survived without him. Why does this sound like a broken organ? I have to be honest, I'm actually looking forward to playing 13 too. Like, I mean, this could end really, like, in a really dumb fashion, which might kill it for me, but I sincerely doubt it. Shamanic Spear, I'm guessing that's some sort of strong magic elemental. Enfeeblement. Once the spear of an ancient shaman, this weapon boosts the magical power of the wielder. What is enfeeblement? Greatly reduces physical damage dealt to enemies. I mean, strength doesn't seem to be impacted. So I'm guessing it's a nerf on the actual damage once I connect. Interesting. Oh, you're giving us a chance to save. Nice. What do we got? 26,000. Not a big deal, but we will spend them anyways. Soon you will know death. We finished Saboteur, right? Yes, we did. Okay. XIII is more fun and enjoyable. I don't think any of these characters are even in it much, if at all. Well, I know there's one particular character that is in it. Well, I kind of know of two, but one of them you don't meet until 13-2, and the other one we have met already. I don't want to say anything more than that in case anyone here is not familiar with 13-2. Oh. Okay. What are we doing? I feel like it's just toying with us. Sure, we'll save again. It doesn't make sense, but why not?
Cocoon's destroyed? Won't the Fal'Cie be destroyed along with it?
Which way do we head?
Oh, you're just spawning in places. Dare you. Now we must beat you down.
I'm the one you want.
Oh, okay.
Turn the tide.
I fought this before and it does not look like it. Okay. Maybe I should just worry about killing this guy.
Turn the tide.
There we go. Alright, played with fire a little bit there, but we came out on top, so whatever. Tesla turbine. No? Alright, I must have already had one. That's why it didn't appear on the bottom. Which means it's probably a component. feel like I should be using this time to grind. You're unique. Map goes up pretty far on that side. I do see one Pokeball. Why not? Sanctum Templar, okay. Girthy. 500,000, everything's half, that's fine.
That's what she said!
Patino. We might need to call it a little early tonight. I'm starting to get really tired. We'll get these 2 Pokeballs over here, and then we'll head back to the save point, and I think we'll probably call it. Eight mats of black mycelium? An unsightly mat of fungal hyphae used for the flavorsome fermentation of food. Sure. Dang it, you weren't supposed to look at me. These guys are so girthy. Yes, they are though.
Thank you.
Game over! It's now or never!
Thanks.
Okay, that's what it is. It's a stagger bar. That's what was increasing my healing. choice.
Here we go.
For a minute there, I thought I glitched it out. Sure, let's add one more. Why not?
You want.
Thanks.
Come on then.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
There we go. It's kind of a cool effect. It reminds me of like the old flare spells.
Turn the tide!
I'm the one you want. Much
Let's
appreciated.
wrap this up!
Yeah. 6,400, I'll take that. Alright. Let's spend our points, and then I think we're gonna call it. I mean, there's been a lot of different streams where I've gone past time. I think it's not a big deal if I end a little early tonight. have learned death. Rawr. Alright. Oh, that was fun. I'm enjoying this. I really am. I can't wait to finish it. Alright. Well, thank you guys. My cookies! I added them at the beginning of the stream. But thank you for the reminder, Skip. Thanks for the stream. Levi, thank you for being here. Honestly, you guys are awesome. I mean, I'm enjoying this game anyways, but having you guys here hanging out with me, it just makes it so much better. So, thank you for that. I'm enjoying this, can't wait to fight. Oh my god. Jeez. There you go. You're gonna get your cookie collection back, Skip. One step at a time. Nom nom nom. Skip, thank you again for gifting that sub to Voodoo. Pirate, if you're somehow hearing this, thank you for the resub as well. And again, thank you guys for just being here. We will be back on Thursday where we might potentially beat this. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see. Let's see. Oh, and Friday I will be taking off. I've realized that having some sort of organization to my Friday streams actually helps me to stream more often on a Friday, because I was hardly doing it at all a while back. So I think I'll be taking one Friday off. Then the next Friday I'll be pulling something off the game suggestions if there's anything that can fill a Friday. And then the next Friday I will continue with like the Mega Man games or something. And that's pretty much how it'll go. So yeah, Thursday and then Friday off, and then we'll be back on Sunday. Who do we have that we can raid? Not really seeing a lot here, actually. Do it all for the cook. I mean, Nookie. All of the above, right? Alright. You know what? I don't think I'm going to raid anyone this evening. Okay, you know what? Big Red Gamer is on. I don't think we're ever going to see him here, but that's okay. We'll go swing by. He's playing some Spider-Man. I know everyone's a big fan of Spider-Man, so we'll go. We'll send him some big giant panda love. That is not creepy in the slightest. And watch some Spider-Man. Spooferman, yes, exactly. Alright. Thank you guys again. I hope I will see you on Thursday for what is potentially the conclusion of Final Fantasy XIII. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Have a good one, guys.